When you enter the Dune Center, it's the first thing you see. Built for the classic silent movie The Ten Commandments, directed by iconic movie pioneer Cecil B. Demille. The set stood 12 stories high and 720 feet wide. It's the world's largest movie set constructed to this day.
If you look at the Sphinx body here, there's some things that you'll see that are interesting. One is this.
Doug Jensen, the executive director of the Dune Center, showcases parts of the movie set dug up in 2014. It's been a big hit for the center and is one of many success stories for CDFW's Office of Spill Prevention and Response, known as OSPR by oil insiders.
OSPR has provided a lot of the administrative funding that we need to make these things happen, whether it's the exhibits in this building or our educational programs.
The movie set draws them in, but it's the clever, hands-on science displays. This one made from an Xbox and a projector by local college students that show kids the wonders of the world just outside the door.
In real time, so as you move the sand around, the topographic map changes.
And this iPad brings the outside world in.
So you can see exactly in the world where this particular sand came from.
It looks and feels a lot like the Exploratorium in San Francisco on a smaller scale, but this place couldn't be further away.
And we're in a very rural and agricultural region.
The town of Guadalupe in northern Santa Barbara County is mostly a farm working community, nestled in a city of less than 10,000 people. For these families, some with no transportation, a trip to the dunes is tough, even if the beach is only 10 miles from town.
When they see the ocean for the first time, and sometimes you'll even see whales or dolphins, it's a magical experience.
Experiences like these were partially paid for from settlement funds negotiated by OSPR and other agencies due to the numerous leaks of contamination at the Guadalupe oil field. Melissa Boggs, a senior environmental scientist for OSPR, was there from day one of OSPR's involvement and remembers how word got out.
The contamination was first discovered by fishermen who were fishing on the beach, and they kept smelling a petroleum odor.
The Guadalupe oil field operated for nearly 50 years on a 2,700-acre lot in the Guadalupe-Nipomo Dunes complex in Central California, one of the largest dune complexes along the California coast and home to many sensitive species. Officials estimated more than 10 million gallons of diluent, similar to kerosene diesel mixture used to thin thicker oil, leaked throughout the oil field into the sand dunes, beach, and water over decades of operation. The environmental damage was extensive, and in 1998, the oil company paid a $43 million settlement. $9 million went to a natural restoration fund overseen by OSPR and the California State Coastal Conservancy. The oil field cleanup is ongoing.
One of the roles of the OSPR environmental scientist during a spill is to document the extent of the injuries.
It's called Natural Resource Damage Assessment, or NRDA. Financial settlement funds from oil spills that are overseen by trustee councils, usually formed from federal and state agencies. From the settlement, more than 60 projects have been funded. Among them, the Dune Center, another, the Nipomo Native Garden.
So we decided to put in this little children's area, and
The Nipomo Native Garden is a 12-acre site south of Pismo. It features a select palette of plants found in nearby natural dune habitat.
Easy to take care of, but almost all the plants.
Cindy Jelinek is president of the gardens and is one of a handful of volunteers that take pride in the parkway.
My hope for this place is that it can continue to be a resource for the people of Nipomo and the county of San Luis Obispo.
I mean, it's much for the nature as it is for the people that live here.
It gives them a chance to see it in their own eyes, not read a book. They can come out and see it.
And this native coast live oak serves as a wishing tree for families.
Some mother wrote that she hopes her kids can always enjoy nature. And
it's the same wish for OSPR.
To see a spill happen and then work on the restoration of that spill to come full circle is probably the best part of my job, to be able to be involved with projects like that.
For additional information, go to wildlife.ca.gov/OSPR.